Welcome back everyone to more Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing. And in today's video, as we approach halfway point of the season, Grant Park is up next. Now Grant Park has little to no banking at all, 3/8 of a mile, but it is absolutely a blast to run. Very wide, gives you a lot of room to race, run any groove pretty much that you want to, but of course we want to be right around the bottom. But before we get there, it's time to move over and do some repairs in the garage. Okay, we'll spend a little bit of money there, bringing us down to $2,544. But again, that is not the main issue. We have the performance that I think we need to get a great finish at Grant Park. Can we get another top 10 or maybe even better? Let's get to the track and find out. Practice and qualifying in the books, and we had some great sessions. You can see we beat the goal time of practice by a couple of tenths, and then we were slightly off of that in qualifying, but overall a lot to be happy about as we go through these sessions. We'll be starting second in heat number 3 as we qualified in the 7th position. Top 5 is our very first goal, but of course we would love nothing more than to be in that qualifying dash, which means a top 2. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's nice. You just run me off the track there. Yikes, I guess everything goes. Even at the very start of the race, he had no trouble shoving us out of the way. So I guess that's one way to make sure that you don't have any competition for the race, is to just sort of try to run them off the track here at the very beginning. And based on what I'm seeing, he didn't really need to do that because he's got plenty of speed. Much faster than us on raw speed, it would appear. And so yeah, interesting tactics there, but we came home in second position, which means that we're headed to the qualifying dash.
The qualifying dash is on the track. The winner starts on the pole of the A main.
All right, so we're starting on the inside, which is awesome. Let's hope we just get a nice, clean start. More than anything, I just want to use this race as an opportunity to see where we stack up. What kind of speed do we have? How well can we run with these guys? All right, at this point, I'm just trying to get away from them. They're giving me the bottom, so I'm trying to use it as best I can.
2 laps to go.
All right, missed the bottom there. Oh my goodness, yeah, we missed the bottom. And he made sure that we couldn't recover from it as he just ran us out of the way.
It's the last lap.
Oh, and there's another one. Holy cow. Really, fellas? Really? I mean, sometimes it even surprises me at the stuff these guys will do. Ouch. Okay, there's another one. Sure.
And that's it.
We just finished 6th place, and that's the kind of stuff I just don't have any tolerance for. Wow. Everything was just fine, but apparently that one position was worth everything to those guys. So, we should have been starting much higher, but we'll go in and start 6th in the A main.
The event is hitting the racetrack. We have a stacked field tonight. This should be a good one.
Let's indeed hope it is a good one. In fact, let's hope that above all else that it is better than the qualifying dash. Hopefully a lot cleaner race. All right, again, I'm going to try to get down to the bottom as best I can. Get down here and stay down here is what we need to do. So with it all jammed up right now, I'm trying to get right down on this white line and just let everything sort of fan out a little bit and get a little bit of distance. Ouch! Okay, well that will not help. We just got destroyed in that corner. So yeah, okay, there we go. A little bit more contact there. No problem. I mean, you guys just take what you need. I'm just trying to survive here in your world. Alright, so we've got 15 laps here. Let's try to get back to where we were. We've got some speed for these guys.
10 laps to go.
So let's see what we can do with them. Sitting here in 8th, we should be higher up. But of course, we know how that goes here in this game. The AI don't even realize you're there or don't care. Either way, it's no good for us. So we're up to 7th. Let's just keep it up. Again, this is one of those tracks that there's no reason to lift. Now, you could if you get into traffic and need to for that kind of a reason, but overall, no reason to lift just for normal situations. Every once in a while I'll tap the brake a little bit if I'm in traffic, just to make sure I keep the car pointing in the direction I want it to point.
That's an amazing lap. It is time to go with only a handful remaining.
All right, a handful indeed. All right, so at this point, we're getting into some traffic. Most of this, maybe all of this, is lap traffic, but it's so hard to tell.
All proceeds from today's racing action go directly back into the track for improvements.
All right, at least things are spread out a little bit more now.
Things are heating up, only 2 more to go.
The difficult part is trying to see what kind of room and what lane the AI are going to give me, if any. Because sometimes it doesn't appear as though they're going to give me any room.
Last lap.
All right, that was a terrible corner. All right, so there you have it, 6th place. I still think we could have done at least a few spots better than that had it not been for all of that unnecessary contact early on. But 6th place is awesome. We will take that and count ourselves lucky that it wasn't worse on us there at the beginning. So let's go ahead and move forward. So final results, 6th position. Let's see what kind of race purse we get for that. You see that we moved up another spot in the season standings to 12th. So we want in that top 10. That is our main goal for the remainder of the season. Make our way back into the top 10. So race purse, $1,500 even. Counting in our sponsor payout and merchandise, which is now $22. We're selling a few shirts now. Total, $2,432. Now let's move forward to the summary screen and get our final outlook. So the game has pity on us after this race, and we get credit for smooth driving. So the contact we had didn't really amount to much, and you can see we did not lose any of our performance, even though we lost a little bit of condition from each of the parts. So 6th place position fulfills our 2nd top 10 within 5 races. Now we need one more top 10 within the next 3 races, but as always, our goal is all top 10s. Total money, $2,664 when you include the bonus from practice, giving us a new bank account total, $5,208. We add 18 more fans, and now that allows us to break the 400 barrier. Thank you so much for the fans. We love all of the fans we have an opportunity to gain. So another great race in the book. That's 2 races in a row where we've done very well. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned for more Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing.